the dharmic way of thinking. That really makes a difference. So, I think you treat others the way you want to be treated, you know? So, use the volume at your own discretion, please, as it might get loud on this end. So please use the volume at your own discretion. We'll do some oracle first. How's that? Here we go with some oracle. Yes, collective. Friendship. Friendship. Playfulness. Awakening. Creativity. Curiosity. Harbors for the soul. Every end has a new beginning. So maybe you're involved with someone that wants to be with someone else because of maybe a platform or something. Yeah, they're curious like a cat. Beginnings, intuition. You were wondering before you were in doubt anyways, but you were hoping that it wasn't like that. You know, in the light, in the darkness, never extinguish your light. Never extinguish your beautiful light. Healing, balance, and alignment. You were never broken. You were only unfolding. You know, you were never broken. Unbelievable news will shatter your expectations. Sorry, but something is. Some ending, some, you know, bring it to rest already. Peace unlocks surrender. The dust holds beauty. You know what I mean? Silver. You know, this is, I feel you're very highly protected in victory and getting away from something in the Six of Swords or the Six of Wands and being known. Yes, and Pisces energy of the moon, that whisper silence, which is very nurturing and patient and trusting the voice within your intuition that leads you home. And home is where the heart is. Yeah, pretty much collective. And so, all right. So, warm surrender through this overwhelming identity and pausing, this acceptance, this trust, this relief, this noise. It's not you. So, don't fall apart. You fall into yourself. And everybody is their own worst enemy. They really are. And you are the silence beneath this storm. So, it's like you're the reason the storm is there, but you're very passive about it. And then blame it on someone else. It's like maybe your wife didn't like really fight for you or whatever because, you know, she was like, shit, well, they can handle him. You know, because he was so rude to her. I feel like really negative energy. I don't know why, but this rebirth, let me see. Yeah, rumor has it, flying in your circle. This openness of possibilities through your rebirth and absence. You know? You have potential, but you're being lazy about it. Let's see what else. Trying to do the shortcut. This resilience. Yeah, trying to do the shortcut. Trying to pass the sprout and just become a plant. And your source of strength and challenges. Like an Aries energy. Of an immature emperor, almost like. Excuse me. Literally, the Page of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Confirmation. But yeah, and this resilience, Okay, Sagittarius, Leo energies. Yes. I feel like you feel like you're competing against someone, and it's not like that with this friend that maybe just wants to have fun and play music with you. Even if they're not as good as you or whatever, it's like, it doesn't have to be that way. And you don't have to say hurtful things. You know what I'm saying? If you just don't want to play with that person, you're afraid of them surpassing you, or you just don't want them in the spotlight. It's like no one is anyways when you're practicing. In this soul compass and intuitive direction, I believe that you surrender because you'd rather be happy than right. And that's sad when it comes to this. Letting your peace be the map. You know what I mean? It's not right. So maybe you're going to be relocating or something very soon. What else, Spirit, do you have for my collective? I feel like someone's singing something online and they're like, damn, they're disrespectful. Or heard something. Through this courage. Look, a shocking discovery. Discovery is on its way. Through this courage that lies within all of us. That we all have the power to overcome anything as long as we put our minds to it. This soul compass in the now. What we do in the now affects our future. You see, because bad news travels fast. Do you ever hear anything of good news, really? Is anybody ever interested in good news? And here, I tried to pass this one before in transition, but no, this is with rebirth. In moving within uncertainty, and then, being afraid of the unknown, the threshold of answers. That's what you want before you make any kind of wrong move from the front, from the frying pan into the fryer, so to speak. This diamond key, look. Truth, this is a clarity read through illusions. Truth is unbreakable. Light lives in every faucet. This prism here, it's like, diamond. I feel like if you're a well-known musician, your album went diamond. Or you could have a diamond and be planning to propose to somebody in a very special, unexpected, very surprising way. But I feel like this person isn't used to good surprises, so playing it safe because of self-love in the first house. I'm telling you, place yourself in their shoes, and in their heart, and in their wholeness. That creates a greater love. And if you both do that, would you imagine? That's why it's like the honeymoon phase all the time. This is a little insight, okay? Darkness into the shelters of treasure. Unlocking these visions of stillness, the caves that hide wisdom, which is the truth. Stop hiding in the caves, come out and visit the owls of truth. And I feel like you're going through a midlife crisis as well. Yeah, the sun key of your happiness, your radiance, it dissolves shadows, awakens with light when you're kind. The door opens to joy. When you do things with your heart and then don't expect it back later. And this is to be reflected by, because if you're giving stuff and then taking it back or helping people just to hurt them, that's not right either. So don't be fooled by appearances. Someone was about to reveal everything, to you. So, this creation key, as far as sparks the soul, inspiration, unlocks the future, no. This Leo, this Aries, this Sagittarius energy shapes the path. This passion that you have for the future. Any sign that you are shapes the path, and forges it, you know, like a blacksmith. Quiet contentment. Simple companionship brings a peace and satisfaction. It's like everybody likes the family, devoted, sacred door awaits. It brings like devotion, unlocks wisdom, ritual makes it real. It's like you support each other by watching each other's stuff, and then they like to see you get along in the background, you know what I mean? And with the family dynamic and all this stuff, and it's like, that's what people want to see. They want to see things that they don't have, that they wish they had. You know, they live vicariously through you. Being double-crossed, betrayal or being double-crossed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they will vicariously live through you in this inner horizon, in hope and alignment that someday their life will be better. That something like that could happen to them, that they can relate to that, that it could actually really happen. Hello, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to these inner horizon and expansions of hope and alignment, okay, the future unfolds from your quietness, from your perspective, from your actions, from what you do now to your future is what I was trying to tell you. And that is the key, the diamond key, okay, of creation. And you don't have to go this double-crossed way. You could be to yourself and be cool, like if you were poor, like, but be rich and maintain that no one owes you shit attitude, you know, like, yeah, no one owes you shit. Like, you've been hustling this shit forever, you know what I'm saying? And, understanding and reclaiming this quietness and authenticity and serenity and truth. Peace is not found, it's remembered. Remember that. It's remembered through understanding. It's the key to all deep connections. So remember that. Okay, when you're quiet and you're missing someone, that they want you to be happy, and they want you to take care of yourself, and they want nothing bad to happen to you, and they want you to be around for a long time and live a good life. Yes, presence. Their presence is always with you. This is mindful awareness. This is gratitude. This is like, peace isn't a place. It's a practice. Now remember, a practice too could be a doctor's place. There. It could be anything like that. It could be patience, you know. It could be I feel Sagittarius. And awareness and gratitude and mindfulness. I do. And I feel like someone practices maybe music, not as much as they'd like. Obviously it would come out in their art, but it does take bravery to go out there on stage, so don't think it doesn't. And face the unknown with this bravery. Trust your steps. It's in steps. It doesn't happen overnight. If you want to leave a legacy, you have to build a stage presence, and it's in steps. And this is the biggest platform out there. So if you can conquer YouTube, you can conquer any platform out there, so to speak. So thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Help me get to 1K. Help me get there so I can help the world and other people. Who knows, maybe it'll be able to fund my razor handle that doesn't nick, or maybe it will be able to, just fund my other ideas, you know, and my other aspirations and my music and stuff like that. Who knows? You never know. But running in place, I mean, you're warming up, you know, depletion, surrender. I feel like something was taken from you, like you were a dancer, now you can't dance because of a health problem, and it really is bumming you out. Like that was yours. Music is your life. And so when you couldn't dance anymore, especially, that really fucked you up. And so this is why I say, don't rush the refills when it comes to being empty. I feel like you're running on empty and you're just depleted and burnt out like a candle burnt at both ends because you're not getting no support. And it takes a brave person to go online in front of camera, you know, sober. Like it takes a brave person to do that, an honest person, you know. And so you got to be careful of betrayal of different people because there are no friends in business. Basically, that's what that's saying. And you're the light within, no matter what people say, or they're going to say shit to you because they're haters. But let this be clarity that you're loved. And tell yourself, I am loved. Love is me. And you don't chase light. You know why? Because you are the motherfucking light. You are the light. Remember that. You are the light. Yeah, seeking support, you don't have to bear everything alone. I feel like you lost an underwriter and maybe needed another underwriter. Someone who believes in your work or your efforts. Yeah, definitely. I know what that's like. I'm sorry there. But you are the light, so remember, you can't give up. Other people need you. And thank you all veterans every day. Like, why does it always have to be a circle of drama? It's like, no, dude, this is not freaking Midsummer Night's drama class in high school, okay? Your social circle is full and dramatic. It really is. It needs to change the dramaticness. It's just ridiculous. And it's like, you waste so much energy with things that people don't even hear. And it's just like, you know, real power in Chinese zodiac would be like one glance, it's real power. You don't have to say a thing. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like you're done with this circle of drama. And you just want to help people, but they have to be willing to accept it. Look at this gateway opportunity. Yeah, they had this opportunity that you gave them, I think, you know, and they used you for what they wanted, and then they stopped learning because they thought they knew it all. Step into the mystery. The unknown holds treasure, and I believe this person got the guidance they wanted, and then that was it. That was it. It was all them. They're taking all the credit. Like, they don't want to play music with this person since they're one person gig. They don't want to, yeah. Anyways, I hope their channel does good. Spark. Inspiration is ignition. So catch the first light and act. Remember that. You know what I mean? This person is acting towards everybody. It's like, and hides. It's like, if you're a pastor and then you're doing bad things, it's the same kind of energy. Yeah, through this communication, effective communication, the bridge to understanding and connection, like they're trying to create this drama so that you're not in the middle of things, because they don't want to tell you the truth about how they feel, so they got to put you down. You know what I mean? Yeah, this fucking circle of drama, that this insight that you already know what's up, and they should know you know what's up. That the fruit of wisdom, keeping and learning attitude, they lost this. They lost this when they got what they wanted, pushing boundaries. Someone may be testing your limits. It's like maybe you drew a circle around you like this, seriously, and said, do not come in the circle, and they violated that and went in the circle. But maybe they destroyed your things or ripped up your cards or whatever they did. And Yeah, pushing boundaries, being double-crossed, and then being a bigot, saying one thing and then doing another, falsely. You know, I'm sorry, collective, that's bad. That's terrible. Yesterday's lessons are understandings, though. No regrets, just lessons learned. Growth. Growth, definitely growth. And you're a person that is willing to grow here and learn from even others' mistakes. Yes, you are right here. Okay? And this past is not a punishment. It's a preparation for you. So don't think you're being punished or God's punishing you or anything. No. You're just being prepared for what his blessings are here to come. And it's got a lot. Hidden shit. And so he wants you to be able to blend in and be okay. You know, as everybody has these hidden agenda and motives. Especially the richer the business, the higher the motives. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. Yeah, acceptance. I feel like something's about to be accepted and surpassed everything else, like miraculously going to be accepted. Others and yourself welcome new opportunities. So because of this, someone surpassing everything and unorthodoxly allowing things to expedite because of eco-friendly. Something about Empress, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, expediting something because it's for benefit of the planet and of people. And it's going to be accepted within the next 7 days. 7 to 7 months. 7 days to 7 weeks to 7 months to 7 hours. But I feel more like 7 weeks or 7 months. Because something's going to be accepted here. This transformation, this soul's evolution, like you're going to be going like literally rich. And it's been a long haul for you, but you're going to come out rich as F. Look, trust the process by following your heart. You guard your heart by following your heart and trusting the process. And I feel like you're into superheroes because this reminded me of Captain America and she's wearing red. But anyways, but yeah, trust the process and the progress in the relationship. Don't rush for answers. It's like when you rush, you never get the right answer. You know what I mean? Why rush things? Don't follow your heart. That's some of the best advice I ever got. Releasing these expectations and being whole again. What? Look, here, self-trust, union. You could be part of a union. You know, you're like the calm in the storm. You were never lost. You were only learning. You were learning to return back. And here you are, you came back. You know, here you are. It's trusting in the process, but I think it'll help if you're accepted and you're around like-minded people. And I feel like you keep yourself isolated because you can't find like-minded people. This purification, this passion that you already have, it cleanses the past. You know, I feel like you forgive. This passion you cleanse with water and step through and you feel a little bit lighter. And that's what I'm saying for this passion, this transformation. It's like this insight that you have in this communication, they're going to finally see the mess up and fix it. Watch. Abundance. Oh my God. All right, abundance comes from inner fulfillment and outer effort. What was I telling you? Something's going to be accepted. Some application. Solitude, clarity, protection. Something's about to be protected. Oh my gosh. Retreat is not retreating. They're about to say, I am so sorry. Miss McDaniel, or whatever your name is. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry. We'll never let that happen again. And on us, you will never have to pay any fees. And we will also surpass all this stuff and accept it. And then you will have exactly what you need to capitalize and to build your studio and to make the others around you's dreams come true. Through this solitude and retreating, not retreating, remember, but returning to the abundance. And unfiltered truth. I mean, someone will speak their unfiltered truth. I mean, you can't hide from the truth. I mean, it's accepted. It's been I feel like it's been published a while and you've been waiting and intrigued. Maybe you have cats and you're an intuitive. Someone is intrigued. Yeah. Someone is actually interested maybe in your idea. Yeah. And they want to get to know you better. Definitely. Through this insight. And I feel like it's been over a little bit of a process of wisdom and presence and push and pull. Basically, your body remembers what your mind forgets, and this push and pull, I mean, emotionally unstable, it causes relationships to crumble. So it's good to know what the body knows, what your body knows, embodiment. You don't know your body like no one knows your body like you do, through wisdom and presence. And so just remember that. If you need to get a second opinion even. You know what I mean? In this oneness and unity and grace, and all fragments were always one story. So there was never any lies, and you found this out, and you're like, what the fuck? You have awareness now, but the rhythm. You could play guitar or do something with rhythm instrument between heartbeats. Yeah, so percussion instrument. You were safe in the past between moments. I feel like you have PTSD. Anxiety, look. Anxiety, PTSD. Thought, rest. Maybe you're treated like an I don't even say WHORE, I don't know. But not every thought deserves your attention, so don't even think about the negative things. Just get through it. Get through it and get what you need done and do it. You know, this attachment issue thing, this is ridiculous, either excessive or fearful. It's a facade of concerns, hiding ulterior motives. What was I telling you? I knew it through this unfiltered truth. Through this compassion and being an empath, you are too, embracing others' differences, accepting your own imperfection. Again, accept. Accept that imperfect is perfect. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who has said this before. Who said this? Your name could start with J, it could start with L, S, P, E, T, B. But this compassion is very important when it comes to a statistic and beating them. Okay, when it comes to the world's confusions and energies, and then hitting the reset button on your own life. Really, I mean, what feels really like noise is asking for kindness. That's what sounds like noise. Asking for kindness. Why should anybody have to ask for that? Or patience, or love, or attention? Why should anybody, especially your lady, especially if you think they're beautiful, especially if you think they're attractive, you know? Yeah. So there's always something to learn. And the outside voice, this influence, comparison truth, is like you aren't a reflection of your crowd. Your crowd is cool as fuck, and maybe you're a dick. Who knows? But look, the sky is the key. The sky is only the limit right now. Because this is only an illumination. Light dissolves fear. So truth opens wide. Your heart becomes the key. So maybe you get to do what you love. And if you've seen feathers, your ancestors are trying to talk to you. You might sleep with feathers. But it's transparency and honesty that helps. And kindness. Sometimes you don't have to be too honest. I feel like you're too honest at times. Do not be too honest. Just be kind. I mean, how would you want to be treated? What if you were in their shoes? It's really comes down to this transformation of going with the flow or going against the grain or going with the grain, really. With new concealment of a clarity. Let this be a new clarity of building trust again. I don't know if you want to try to build trust with the same person that you tried to before, but I think it would be a waste of time, because if you couldn't build trust with them then, how are you going to build trust with them now? So it's like you either trust someone and you doubt it, or you don't. And if you're doubting it and questioning it, most likely don't, you know? And if someone says no, it's probably to cover their own ass, especially if you guys never met in person, even if you're verified or not. Transparency. If you want to talk about hidden truth and facts that haven't been fully revealed yet, let's do this. All right? Let's do this through this group dynamic of shift, you know, and licks and riffs. And I feel stupid because some badass guitar player got a hold of me the other day. I'm not going to say his name. And I was like, wait a minute, what do you do? Because he asked, well, what do you do? I'm like, not like, you know, I'm disabled or whatever. And then he was, what do you, and I was like, what do you do? I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. And yeah, I could barely see the picture and I didn't know the name. And so, but I knew the licks. I mean, I know his sound, but it was like from this band that I jam with all the time, like on the radio, I'll just jam by myself with them and add like a layer to it so it complements everything, complements each other. We want it to be nice, you know, sounding good. I feel so stupid because when I looked it up, I was like, oh my God, am I fucking daft right now or what? But I was kind of getting like screamed at about something stupid that needed done. But that's why I say I believe someone's going through a crisis. I don't know how to do it horizontally, hun. But don't say stupid shit like that. Come on. We're all adults here, and no. You can't put stuff like that up there. Okay, so yes, I can. If you help me subscribe, like, and share so I can reach 1,000 out there, then it's one more closer to reading your cards and everybody else that wants to read. And small group readings, and pick-a-piles, and pick-a-cards, and personal this, and personal that, and personal this, but with a bunch of energies, I can't do it. Yeah, if you want to hone in just on yours, it's different. But with a bunch of energies, so help me get to 1,000 so I can do that for you. It will hell of a lot cheaper, and you'll get a hell of a lot more detail than if you actually went to a real psychic. You know what I'm saying? Like on a 900 line and paid $1 million for, or whatever. I shouldn't say real because I'm real too. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean, a branded one, a known one, or whatever. And that's the cool thing about mom and pop shops and like restaurants. They make the best foods and stuff, and that is why. Because they put their heart into it. You're Capricorn. It was Capricorn all day-to-day energy. Did you read my moon post? If you're Capricorn, you should have. We're transitioning into Aries tonight. So the moon is going from Capricorn into Aries energy, which is very energetic. So if you have anything you need to get done, this is the time to do it. Tomorrow's the time to do it. Or tonight. They might even hit you tonight. Who knows? But, be careful, slow down. I was getting this thing where someone needed to slow the F down. So slow the F down, somebody. But I will pull a card for you, okay, anyways, Maddie. Subscribe, like, and share, and I'll pull a card for you, okay? So, yeah, see, someone's being two-faced. Is it friendly and deceitful? I told you this, there's no friends. Determination, this is like Knight of Swords energy. This is the Two of Swords. This is truth. This is air energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Determination of achieving anything. That's what my grandfather said when I was 11 before he died. So anyways, don't doubt your self-love, my dear. Don't, because of your self gifts. It's not all hell and damnation. So that's your oracle. Because we didn't even get to do the oracle for the day. So I did some shorts. I did 3 in a row, and it was one little message that I pulled earlier. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, some kind of friendship. I don't know. That's what it said right here. Curiosity, beginning intuition, doubt, making you feel less than. In the 8th house of new beginnings and bringing rest, and then peace, unlocking surrender, and then rather being happy than right, and then holding that beauty while you do it. It's like no one knows what you're going through, and no one will. Like this almost. This is crazy. This is talisman. And silver, intuition, yes. You're an intuitive. You could be a person in the light. Trust the voice within. Remember, intuition leads you home. So, scry. I feel like you should do some more scrying. Do some more scrying. Amber's a nice color to scry. And the Lord will guide you always, Isaiah 58:11. And I feel like your name could be Isis, Isaiah, Isaac. I feel like you're in the 5th house of how your family treats you. And 8th house of rebirth. What was I telling you? 11th of self-reflecting. And then also in self-love with the 1st. So that's pretty powerful. If you get scared, just, I will guide you. As if you believe in that stuff. And I don't mind, it's just like, don't Bible thump to me when you can't live up to it. Intuition, direction, and surrender. Like, this gift he gave to me. This is all novelty. It's all entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? So you believe what I'm saying. I could prove it here, in the physical. So, through the soul compass and anxiety again, intuitive, of letting your peace be the map. You should try comfort. Comfort is a clothing line for people with anxiety. I've been just dying to try to get a pair of comfort sweats, dude. At least a sweatshirt, or like a sweatpant pair, but they're kind of expensive. But a sweatshirt would be really cool, like an oversized one, like a 3X for me, and I'm like a medium large. So it would be like a 3X for me. I like them big, like a dress. So that would be awesome, dude. So comfy, and they cover your hands, and that's the thing. Like, my hands are always, they're getting clammier and clammier, and my feet, it's just been, protect your hearts. Like, I feel like guard your emotions to avoid your hurt. I feel like go and get a physical. I feel like you've got a doctor's appointment coming up soon, and that's good. Have them check your heart if you're over 50. Have them check your heart, do the test that they do for people over 50. You have to ask for it. So definitely do that. You can prevent anything like that through your intuition and soul compass. I feel like just give in. You're the type of person that does not like going to the doctor. Give in and just go to the doctor for the sake of your children. Okay? And be at peace with it, please. Alright, collected. So, I'll pull your 3 for you, Capricorn. Here we go. For Capricorn. Oh, you want Tarot. Inner horizon, expansion, hope, and alignment. The future unfolds from your quietness. So you are a person of power right there. Definitely. A person of power. Okay, so let's do your 3. Leo energy. Okay. Leo energy. Aries, like I said, we're going to Aries moon energy tonight. My new day, it's basically the tides pull on the trash and brings it to the beach. It pulls on our moods too. Doesn't matter what zodiac sign we are, is why I created the zodiac horoscope. And you can check it out on my post. And also, I get help with, because my hand, is so gimpy. Ow. Anyways, it hurts. Let's do 3 card spread for you, Mr. What's your name? Maddie. Is it you, Maddie? Maddie Sun or Capricorn? Yes. Okay, so Maddie Sun. Ready? Let's do it. Dude, I love Madison. That's one of my favorite names because of Splash. That's one of my favorite movies. You know which one I'm talking about? If you do, then you're probably my age. Okay, so we got 2. We got Sagittarius energy. You're still scanning no matter what. They're still kicking you when you're down. And that's fucked up because of a break in a partnership or a friendship or something. That's bullshit. Another couple cards here. Honesty right here.
What? The guy was trying to get me to bust up while I was singing. Like, hey, can you come to No, I'm going to see if you quiet for a while. Alright, thank you.
Okay, so also, this is unfair. So you're single, yeah. Single, honest, celibate. Look, it's like you have dreams that you want to become into a reality, and you will when you have the money. I think you've done it before, and you'll do it again. And you're very grateful. This is your reflection card, Dreamer. Sagittarius lines up with Sagittarius. Maybe someone has the same kind of dream. This underwriter, investor, angel investor, that is private, very private. Look, the victory card. What was I saying about the 6 of Wands, right? And the victory card earlier, the Sagittarius. Okay? Because of the daydreams. Even Pisces, Pisces in wealth. It could have Pisces in their chart. Yeah, they'll fight for what is right. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what, you will never win. This person made a decision. This person made a decision. Okay? And they're going with it. They're very traditional. So this is the favor of God. And also the favor of God brings these two together. This Sagittarius and I see Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Maybe that's who you're currently with. Yeah, someone that is very vicarious, young, way younger than you, probably by 20 years or more. And this is like, yeah, your cup is full all the time. You didn't think it was going to be what it was going to be. Even though they are the person of the light and a good person, you feel left in the dark about a lot of things. So you have a lot of things to question. If you're questioning a lot of things, most likely it's happening. You know what I'm saying? So just know that on your journey, I hate to busted to feel like that, but it's the truth. You know? Oh, look at that. That's someone not living it or appreciating the moment and thinking about lies of the future. And this is you. This is all of your investment in this person and in the lifestyle and just stuff that you might lose. And you'll have to start over again. You might not have as much, but it'll be worth it because you'll have your freedom. You'll have what you need. And you'll still be rich. And you'll be able to enjoy the moment with your true love that can actually probably triple your income or at least double it in double time. If you invest, what was I saying about Pisces energy? Definitely. And I think it makes a good balance because the water and the fire, and the water puts the fire out. You know what I'm saying? The chariot and royalties, and it's like goddess Nyx, I think it was it Nyx, even rode across the skies. No, it was Sana, the Norse, okay, mythology goddess, Sana, that rode across the chariots, across the sky, the goddess of the sun, Sana. And gave light and you know, blessed the food and everything in royalty. And look, the king of the queen of cups. Yes, there's no greater woman that gives her whole heart. But it's like Mother Earth is like saying F you halfway through because everybody won't work together. And like use edible straws doesn't mean you have to eat them. It just means they're biodegradable and they're eco-friendly. It's no big deal. Use the hula hoop cure thing. It's more effective than those stupid little green sticks. Air energy, definitely air energy. Trying to get over heartbreaks. This high priestess, okay, this magician, this air energy that needs rest. Okay, this high priestess, feminine energy, okay, that will fight for what is right or get down at the bottom to what is wrong. Just to know why she's doing what she's doing or what is the hell is going on. Magician, okay? And then people making things happen for her health. I feel like people are going to make things happen for this woman's health because they don't want her. Someone that needs a medicine, they're going to be granted a medicine as well. They're like the King of Cups in the upright, which is they get whatever they want. This King of Wands, this is like, he's very handsome on the outside, but his personality makes him ugly. And if he's ugly on the outside, his personality makes him uglier. So it's like, yeah, this guy's going through a midlife crisis, whatever this dude, this break in partnership. And your wishes are going to be more than you've ever wished. You know, this guy doesn't think you were grateful, but you were. You were grateful. Maybe you had agenda after a while because he had agenda, but this is the truth. This is the truth, honest, and the truth. Your dreams are going to come true. Look, your intuitive abilities, you're not even thinking about that right now. You got something else going on, paying attention to detail on that, an infinite thing, like you think something will go further. Okay, having a hard time walking away. Maybe having a hard time walking. Maybe you hurt yourself. Maybe you're like me and have edema and you're having a hard time walking. And I feel like you feel like people are greedy. When you grew up humble, people are freaking greedy. It's like, what the hell? You know, my grandma fed homeless people sandwiches. They knew exactly what house. And now you can't do that kind of shit. Yeah, so what is there to celebrate? Really? Celebrate. And if you're a celebrity, there's no excuse not to celebrate life and living and the fact that you can plan and do whatever you want. And that's the truth. Air energies, okay? Air energies of Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And this is like, again, not having many choices. Okay? They would have maybe perished if they didn't do what they did. Okay, I said the upright, but yeah, no. You can't have what you want. You gotta get away. It's like you have no power. The Knight of Pentacles, what was I saying? But I thought this person was completely different. I'm channeling right now as you. You thought this person was completely different. You've known them for years. And then once you got to know them, they were totally different. So they went from like a knight, you know, that you could look away from some things to knowing the full truth and being a complete ass and two-faced that talk shit about you. Right there, it's in the cards. Because of why? Jealousy. Right underneath, this is the immature emperor. Jealousy. This is Aquarius energy. It's like life is what you make it. Aquarius energy. Okay? So it's like, there's no reason. No reason, because everybody would benefit. And it's like, you tough it out. Logically, sometimes you let your emotions get the best of you, but you do it, you try to do it when no one's looking. Right here. This female Leo, or you've done it on camera. No one's gonna get away with shit. I feel like you got a security system wrapped around your house like Fort Knox. And you're strapped and ready to go in every way of the word possible. You know what I'm just saying? Yes, this, I feel also an earth energy. Capricorn. Capricorn, Virgo, good news. Of Taurus, okay? No, they're kind of overwhelmed. Look, some kind of romance. Yeah, they're playing the Knight of Cups like a one-night stand. They're not serious. They just want to get some and be another notch in someone's belt. You're just another notch in someone's belt, this Hermit Virgo energy. Didn't I just say the earth signs? This Hermit Virgo energy, yes. If you know a Virgo, they're just trying to get a piece of ass. And then they're not going to be successful at it. Look, and this is Aries and immature emperor, and this is Scorpio and determination, and also the star that came out, confirming air energy of Aquarius. Okay? Like, they're trying to take your thunder, and they're not going to take your thunder. You work too damn hard. They have such a negative, pessimistic perspective, and it's like, you need to make a decision. Empress, you are the fucking Empress. You're trying to make the world a better place, and no matter which way you are here, it's good news. It's underwater, see? And the cups are always filled. So yeah, maybe you were divorced before and you've learned a lot. And you said you would never get married again. But, okay, here's the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like you have very high standards in order to get married again. Like, one is you will not marry a greedy man that will hide you, for one. Okay, like you set these boundaries with confidence, believing in your worth and your abilities and knowing them. Know that. Right there, I mean, this is happily ever after. This is everything you could ever want, wish for, or this is the ultimate support group. This is everything. This is like, you're so happy to be alive. You don't even want to go to bed because you want to stay up and enjoy every second of every second. You know what I'm saying? That's how honeymoon and good it's going to be. And how not single you're going to be. You're going to go from single to married in the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I'm kind of curious a little more on this. Support. What was I saying about the supportive circle and then being around people that support you? Yeah, that will encounter you and truly care and support you for nothing. Like, they don't want nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? Which is a first. For you, anyways, especially when it comes to these nights that aren't serious. And I feel like you've had it the whole time, but you've been considerate or tried to be. And I think over time you're like, if you can't be positive, then it's not even worth it. And these people don't want to hear it, although they're nice about it. Anyways, if you're quiet, it holds the answers. Seriously. Patience. I feel Sagittarius again. Aries energy, we're going into Aries moon energy. This is the night to do stuff. And the day tomorrow to get stuff done. Unlocking survival in the sands. The sands remember all. And I feel like you have a good memory and you remember all. You do. Desert key, you could have been born in the desert or from the desert or like the desert. Discovery, you could have a discovery card or discovering treasures within or following your passion, but maybe you're doing it in like a competitive way when it's just not a pissing contest. That's what the feeling I'm getting here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a pissing contest. Like, if this other person made it, your dreams would come true too. So I don't know why you're so jealous or envious towards the collective person. Miracles happen every day, collective. They're everywhere, so keep the faith, okay? When it comes to this inner sanctuary and self-love, in the first half of safety and presence, you know, you're the calm. Your calm is sacred ground. And remember that. Your calm is sacred ground. So as long as you're calm, it's sacred ground. And miracles happen every day. And you're not going to pussyfoot around. You're no 20-year-old. You are older. You're an older person. An air energy. And this Ten of Pentacles could be any. So it makes it a collective read, okay? Just know, delight in the Lord. He will give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4, and it's like, I feel like, again, a musician, a person in the third house of family, and seventh of partnerships, and then fourth of friends, making someone family in partnership with something. It's destined. It's the destined key. It's fate. It's turns with your hands the path that unfolds and unfolds ahead. Trusting the map unseen. You gotta trust the map unseen. You gotta trust the steps. You gotta trust the progress. Rome wasn't built overnight, so to speak. You know, person from the desert. Someone's about to confess some kind of true love or feelings for you. Especially if you have an online thing, that's a common thing. But whatever. They're gonna confess something. Time reveals truth, patience, and Sagittarius of dreams becoming reality, unlocking miracles, which just came up, of having them everywhere, miracles, and the faith of, in these cycles that will guard all. So your guardian angels are definitely watching over you through this prosperity key. I feel like that's all you kind of wanted, was to prosper and flow like water. Scorpio or Cancer, Pisces energy, which showed its face, gratitude unlocks abundance, and the door opens to wealth. So yes, this water or earth energy. Yes, flowing. Having sacred experiences. I was saying yesterday, they're going to hire you not over your schooling, but your experiences. And it's true. Shared experiences that deepens bonds between others and you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me see what's going on here. Who is this? Wait. What's up? This is my mega deck. Yeah. So, Hi, how you doing? Yeah. I'm using 5 different decks right now. Okay? If you have to know. But this is drifting apart, a connection between you and someone. It definitely is fading. Someone you shared experiences with. A Sag, I think. A Sag or a Pisces. This is in the present. Yeah, you're a sage. You're a sage. Discernment, you're learning. This wisdom, this guidance, this choice, this experience. Maybe you've been in it in a while, but you've been out of practice for a little bit. But that's okay. It's like riding a bike. It unlocks the truth, insights, guards the way. You never forget. You know what I'm saying? You just never forget when you're a sage. Fools and sages, I mean, you do what you want, and you try to be a fool and smart about it. It's like, this timeline thread, this destiny connection, destiny, cycles. I'm telling you, your path is always leaving your home. I feel like you travel too much. You travel way too much. Why even have a house? Just invest in a huge, like, one of those RVs that drives on the lakes and fish off the back. You know, it's like, remember ancestry, grounding, memory, the earth never forgets your name. And I'm talking to anybody that lives back east to New Orleans or any place like that. I would definitely get one of those. But destiny, connection, cycles, your path is always leading you home. Always. Just remember that. And if anything catastrophic happened like that, it'd be yours anyways. But yeah, I feel like someone needs to go purchase one of those. Destiny, and everything is destiny. I mean, it was destined that this message came across your screen. It's destined that I'm here doing this right now, even though my legs are now swelling and itching from the expansion, and they're red and they're like, they burn, and even when they're skinny, they like hurt. You know. Anyways, eternity is the last threshold that awaits. So endings unlock beginnings. Eternity opens now. What did I say about the 8th house of rebirth? And eternity opens now. Maybe, or you're losing someone in the next hour. And if that's the case, I am sorry. I mean, it's mortality. We're all a part of it. Yes, embracing the change is going to be hard. Welcome new possibilities, okay? And I'm so sorry. Yeah, this, it's like one with the galaxy, the cycle. A wonder. An eternal glow. You know, a man only dies when he is forgotten. And the only way anybody's remembered is through a legacy. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or whatever. If you don't have a legacy of kindness, then no one's going to remember you. You know what I mean? Whether you're a celebrity or not. So keep that in mind when you think about you learned enough, and then freedom when it comes to your inner liberation. And then I feel like diplomat. And growth is a journey of trusting each other's step. Just remember, you can never stop learning. It doesn't matter what age you are. Never stop learning. Once you have that attitude of you know it all, you stop living. You start existing. You just exist. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you for the kind words. I needed to hear that. Thank you so much. I love you too. Hi, gorgeous. What's up, J Rose? I love you too. How you been? I hope good. Oh shit, what happened? It's like, What the what the fuck out there? It's pretty nice. It's like, Chief Rose, I love you. I love you too, girl. How you been? Good? Crybaby the movie? I'll have to check it out. Yes. If you say it's a good movie, I believe it. If it sucks you in like that, yep, I believe it. This too is a book that sucks you in like that. It makes you feel like a part of the book. You know what I mean? It makes you feel like you're in with the characters in the book, like the way the author wrote it. I really love it, and you can find it on Amazon for really cheap. This paperback too, and I happen to know the author, and so I might be able to get you a signed book or have her go to a signing, you know. If you get the book. But it's a really good book. It drew me in, or I wouldn't have even been interested in meeting the author or anything. But her and I are good friends now, so I'm grateful for her. She's like the mom, that I miss so much, my nan. She's been gone since 24. And emotions change here every day with the midlife crises. So it's like, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen, but beginning again, every morning you get to begin again. So you have to have the courage to unlock those paths by forgetting and forgiving the past, because that's nothing to be done about, and shocking people in the first steps of the light of it all, of understanding more, and maybe not yelling, but becoming more assertive. Like the real power now is of the dragon and the zodiac, and it's just one glance. They don't even have to speak a word. Universal wisdom. This is universal wisdom. Yeah, it's full wisdom seeking its guidance. And when I'm done, I get to shuffle 5 decks. Barely. And it's going to hurt my hand. I'll probably do it tomorrow, because my hand's going to hurt after this. But, no, you don't. You were beautiful. No one's told you you're beautiful today. ABBA. Yes, you're a songwriter too, huh, ABBA? Right on. Abacab. Anyways, J. Rose. But then when he leaves again, because he will, and a leopard doesn't change its spots, it's going to hurt both of you more. You've made progress already. Don't erase the progress. You know what I mean? And don't give in like that, especially your body. Okay, what I'm saying, I know you love him and everything, but that. No, you're going to find how are you going to find mature emperor when you're with immature page of pentacles? You know what I mean? You won't. Don't do it, J. Rose. Please don't. I know you probably have already gonna, and already have. And of course, but I wouldn't. It's just gonna hurt you both more. That's just my experience, to tell you the truth. Hi, Miss Jiglig Boobs, I guess. Jiggling Boobs. What the fuck? I don't know if I could have someone on here like this, but I'm definitely, that's so disrespectful. You're never, ever going to make a comment on my page again. I'm telling you, go down there and get separate right now so you could get 1,000. Do it now before it's too late. You're separated. No. No. And you'll get more anyways. You'll be able to be independent, J. Rose, without the bullshit. Don't you want that? With no parents and no dude, like, that you're crying about and that your kids have to cry about because he doesn't gain the concept of what it's like to be committed. I know. No. He's just feeling you out. The vibes. That's what he's doing. He's feeling you out because really, he could buy a cord for $3. Really thinking, if you see his shit again, I would ignore him. He's afraid you're gonna go after child support. I guarantee it. That's gonna be the first question out of his mouth. That's gonna be a sign, and you're gonna remember what I said. That it's going to be the same old cycle, and you're going to end up not just hurting yourself again, but your daughter, and your kids, and your son now. It's true. And I'm sorry, but I've been through this bullshit too, and it's not fair. But you will find an emperor. You just got to stay open. And you should say, no, I don't. Because we're women, we're strong women, and we could do this. And you will. And you'll get more anyways without him. Fuck him for what he did to you. Don't do it. Just go. I would go straight there and tell the situation, get the card changed. I would do all that right now. Oh yeah. Like yesterday. Like last week, J. Rose. Why give him that? Even that? Fuck. I know you had a thing. I get it. And it's harder when you have kids and stuff, but you gotta realize sometimes it's better to be away from the person that you're arguing with for the children than to be with them and argue. It's healthier to be away. You know what I mean? Like, it's healthier for you when you're just your kids. That's normal, not you being with this dude that sees her mama crying over all the time, that they cry over. You know what I'm saying? So they're asking you basically, how do you want to take it? How do you want them to take it? If I were you, I'd be like, no. That's not, there's a difference between a daddy and a father. Okay, anybody could be a father or a sperm donor, but it takes guts and balls to be a dad. Just remember that. And stay strong in that. And keep your ground in that. You deserve it. I'm telling you right now, please. You'll be so much happier. You won't have to worry. I know your story. You won't have to worry. You'll be so much happier if I had your opportunity. Girl, let's move in together. Just like, girl, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you don't need that fucking man. Fuck that guy. Anyways, let's go on. I'm gonna do a couple more of these. Yeah, eternal key. The timeless eternal transcends time. Love unlocks infinity. The soul never dies. Never dies. Inspiration lights the heart. Miracles. This is third time miracles. 3 miracles are going to happen. Watch. Unlocking the path of every moment. With that spark. Holding back, not being fully open with you. Someone is. Someone is, and I think it's that masculine energy, younger masculine energy, being silent in resentment and saying less, being unexpressible, being dissatisfactory and simmering beneath the surface. He's actually really pissed. He just really wants to know what's going on. Pretty much. So just remember, wholeness is silence, and the universe unlocks all. You belong to infinity. Just remember that. That's the last card. Wholeness breathes. It breathes in silence. Music, not a bunch of noise. The universe unlocks all. You are the universe. You are love. The universe is love. And you belong to infinity. Just remember that. Know your value. Woman. Okay, you're a lady. Know your value. Because you are worth it. Fuck no, because he doesn't want to pay. I'm telling you right now. Go down there and get it done tomorrow already. He's trying to work your feelings back into your life so he doesn't get ruined. Fucking. Who cares? It's not going to be that much anyways, honestly. They'll work with them. Don't let him put that guilt trip on you. He should have thought about it when he didn't use protection. You know what I'm saying? And those kids didn't ask to be born. So, I'm telling you, J. Rose, you'll feel much better if you have your own. But it's up to you. Yeah, just you and your kids in your own place. You can, I feel like if you're with this, the other guy that God does have for you, the divine, you're gonna miss. Because they're gonna be right there, someone that you kind of know, but they could treat you so good and then this asshole. No, you know, and you'll know this person by their fruits. This guy just wants agenda. He has agenda. That's why he has that. It's the only time he called, right? Exactly. Exactly. You should hit me up on Facebook, J. Rose. It's Jessica McDaniel Elisa. I know it's backwards. I don't know. I was going through a thing too. I was like, through every computer and phone and out the window and like, it was bad. I'm laughing now, but I was scared, very fucking scared. Anyways, it's a miracle I even have a phone. Yes, woman, I love you. No, fuck that. That's yours. I'm telling you, go down to the welfare office, get it out of his name, get yours. Get your own. That's it. You've been living there. You have proof of it. He has not. So, do it, J. Rose. Don't let this guy punk you. And then Facebook me, and we'll talk more about this situation of my experiences and stuff. Okay? And I'll help you as much as I can on advice for my own experiences. But anyways, I just want to say thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the experience and the reading. My Facebook is Jessica McDaniel. Like Daniel with the MC in front of it. And then Elisa, A as in apple, L as in lizard, I as in igloo, S as in Sam, A as in apple. That's my Facebook. Jessica McDaniel, Elisa. All right, J. Rose. Thank you for my #1 subscriber to my freaking just previous viewer and subscriber. You guys help me reach 1,000 those subscribers so that we can make a difference together. I can only make a difference if you're on my side. You're my purpose, you're my life, you're my family. I love you guys and thank you for sharing this journey with me. My life journey along the way as yours. And the more you watch, the more I could telepathically hone into your energies, as J Rose will be able to tell you, and a few others. I was able to have 2 cold cases reopened because the information I told the collective online on a chat, which was a good feeling for me that they reopened it, because I feel like they're going to get the bastard and the families are going to have closure. So amen to that. And then, or blessed be. And thank you guys for your support. Just remember, when you see a plastic straw, collect it, and then when you take it home, cut it all the way up in half and in the 4 equal parts. It's the same thing like the soda cans. You never know those plastic rings, they sink to the bottom, but you have to cut the loops so the animals don't get stuck in it. Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing, but this floats to the top and is pushed to where the machines can grab it now, so they don't sink anymore. So we're saving indigenous people, because the indigenous people that live on the igloos, they have to go across these lakes that they could fall through or have fell through, or to collect their food for the winter, or they starve. So it's just a sad situation from us Westerners using straws. And you know, we've seen these straws in the street with the paper plastic wrapping. Just like, what the fuck? You know? But anyways, we can make a difference. And edible straws are found on Amazon if you want to use a straw. It doesn't mean you have to eat them. It just means they're eco-friendly and biodegradable, and I think they would be good for teething if you like bend it, you know, like if you bend it, I'm not sure the texture would have to get, like, there's different textures, but like the hardest one, you know what I mean? But I'm not saying to do that, but yet unsupervised, never unsupervised. So anyways, cheers. I'm so excited for you and your new adventure. I'm so happy for you, girl. And you're younger than me. You got it going on. And you're beautiful. If no one told you today, J Rose, or anybody on here, you are beautiful. You're gorgeous. Every one of you. You're beautiful. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am beautiful. So you are beautiful, and you are needed, and your purpose is needed. So hang in there. It's everything in between that's hard. It's like, life is hard, but why make it harder? I don't know. Anyways, I love you guys. Kisses, hugs, and toodles. That's the message. And I love you guys. I love you, J Rose. Love you.